Okay, bows and bow ties. Look, I mean, I just feel like the culture just doesn't know when to stop talking. And I don't know if they should stop talking. I don't know. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. It's probably gonna make some people unhappy, but sometimes you just gotta ruffle some feathers. I am seeing this, and I don't know why it's in my content feed. There is this rise in black women in the diaspora who presumably are not American, yip yapping about black women's business, black American women's business. You know that song? It's like "Stay the F out of black people's business." Stay the F. You know that little like little jingle thing going around. Stay the F out of black people's business. Well, I guess I can't say they can't stay out of black people's business because they are black. However, I find it interesting that I see a whole bunch of non-black American women making videos on black women content, on black American women content, excuse me. Now, one-offs I don't think about, but there's a whole bunch of women who are black, who presumably are not from the United States. They all are getting, they're like cashing in. It's like they figured out their grift. And the interesting thing about this, now look, I know y'all are going to get mad at me for this. It's okay. It's okay. I find it really interesting that they are cashing in on the black woman rage. You got black women not from here making videos about black American women social issues. I want you to let that one sink in for a second. Black women don't know how to shut up. Y'all put everything out there online, and now we got women in the diaspora who are making videos on your content, not theirs. See, this is why I'm talking. I'm like, there's no real sisterhood up in this camp because even black women who are not American want to get in and stoke that fire. And it is so disgusting to me. And let me tell you what they do. They pick the most bitter, angry black women who are talking about like stuff, and they like to put them in a compilation video. I wish I was home. I would show some of these people. Maybe I'll make a thumbnail and put some of these content creators up there. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have points, but like they perfectly curate a bunch of angry women who have gone through things, experienced trauma, and then they put them all together, and then they'll make money off it. They'll do this with non-black women too, but they seem to be hyper focused on black American women and their issues, and they're putting together these compilation videos, and they're making money off of them. And the reason why I find this to be very interesting is because, wait, hold on, let's pause for a second. Should I turn the light on in my car? Because I look ashy. Will this give me some warmth? Does this help? I don't know. This other, without light, I look like I'm ashy or something. What is happening right now? Why do I look like this? I don't have any warm color. Maybe I need to start wearing makeup. I am getting older. So anyway, I'm seeing this rise in black women, presumably, I guess, from Nigeria, all around the globe. I would even say maybe the UK too, who want to make videos and use black American women. And the reason why I find this to be problematic is because I feel like they're so busy trying to expose everything in our culture, but what is going on in your culture? If we are so-called sisterhood and we're the same people, then they should be talking about what's going on in their culture. I feel like they're gatekeeping in their culture, but black Americans sure don't know how to gatekeep in theirs. So now we've got a bunch of non-black American women. They're black and some they're maybe Nigerian or I don't know, maybe from the islands or someplace, right? Maybe they're from Ghana. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, I see them over and over again taking compilations of black American women, putting them together in a video and grifting off of the Black American woman rage and disillusionment. We already know that we got Black women who like to get out here and tear down everybody, right? They tear down men, and some of these men are totally whacked out. Let's be clear. They like to tear down married women. They like to tear down women with children. They like to tear down a whole bunch of people because they've got some mess about them. But now they're allowing their content to be used by people who are not even them. And then look, you got these women out here creating these videos as if like they have like this like something in common other than the color of their skin. Like they're trying to speak on an experience, and I'm just kind of like, half the time I'm like, I gotta decipher through the accent. I'm like, well, what's happening here in this video? So now I'm like, and so now I started like having to scroll past these videos, right? Because they're kind of annoying. It's like the same type of sorry. It's the same type of woman getting out on TV, on video, whining and crying about. They're like, yes, and so then they do this compilation conversation in the end, and I'm just kind of like, who are you to speak on a Black American woman experience? I find that they don't speak on their own culture. They're not speaking on their own culture. They're grifting off of Black American culture. Let's be clear. Now, many of you are going to say, oh, you're creating a diaspora war. No, I'm not. I'm calling a thing a thing. Because if they were actually speaking on their culture and their woes and their struggles, now what we can do is gain understanding. We can learn from each other. But it looks weird to see non-Black American women trying to speak on Black American women issues. They're putting together these compilation videos. This is some sick stuff. This is dirty work. They're grifting off of you guys. And they know that you guys are going to get out there and be like, and another thing, let me tell you about why you can't, don't have kids with these men, and they're not going to help you. They don't care about you. They don't care about kids. Oh, my girl. Not everything needs to be on video. So you got you got women from the diaspora using Black American women. Okay, they're not putting their own culture out there. They're getting their hee-haws at your issues. They're making money off of your videos. They're getting out here on camera trying to make money off of you. So what they're doing is they're gatekeeping their own culture, their own issues, but they are hee-hawing at yours. And they know that Black American women like to overshare. And they know that they can profit off your rage. If they grab the same group of girls, the same type of women, and put them together in a video, and you're like, see, there's a lot of confirmation bias going on there. They'll put them together in a video, and then they'll make money off of it. It is dirty work. I don't even understand what the end game is, unless the end game is simply make money off of Black women who complain too much and overshare on social media. That's the only thing I can think about. Also, too, I think they probably understand, I'm guessing here, they probably recognize that Black American culture is worldwide, not Nigerian culture. I'm not saying that Nigerians aren't worldwide, but you don't see too many people trying to mimic Nigerian culture. They're not trying to mimic the culture. I think more of us would be interested in Nigerian culture if they were willing to share. But since they're gatekeeping their culture and exploiting Black American culture, I'm like, F that. F that. I think many women in particular recognize, well, not just the women, but I'm speaking specifically for the women. They recognize that Black American culture is worldwide and is more marketable, profitable, and probably palatable. You don't see too many people trying to market Nigerian culture. right? I think the interest would be there, but ultimately, Nigerian culture is not what's selling, right? I think people have an interest, but it's not today, not in 2024. It's not a worldwide phenomenon. I think that's what it is. If you're going to look at black cultures, they're going to look at black American culture. Black American culture is setting the standard. Heck, look, just these diss tracks over the last week have been setting it up worldwide. You got people rapping around the world to BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. You got people rapping in Japanese and in French, getting in on the situation. So you don't see people, generally speaking, trying to, cash in on black culture that is not American. Not generally. You'll get some one offs, like Tyler and her water song. Make me holler, make me lose my breath, make me water. See, look, got a frog in my throat. Not even throat. Oh, make me holler. I don't even know the words to the song. That's about as much as I got. And then she does her little booty popping thing, and then, I mean, she's cute. She's got a booty popping song, and she gets to booty pop across the stage, and that's all I know about Tyler. And that I think she calls herself colored because over in South Africa, they don't say biracial or mixed; they say colored. That's the language of her. That's about as much as I know about her. I don't know anything else about her. I don't know any of the songs she has. I don't know if she's coming out with a song. I think most people don't even care. I don't know. Do they? I don't know. Nobody cares about other black cultures as much as they care about black American culture. It doesn't mean they wouldn't be interested, but not only are they I think part of the reason why people probably don't care is because I think other cultures gatekeep, which is not necessarily bad. But what I will say to black Americans is y'all just let people take all your information, your content, your creativity, your ingenuity, the fact that you live in a so-called free market, which allows for you to continue to be so creative and so out of the box. Whereas many people don't come from those societies. They'll tell you that they do, but they don't. And so they look at you for setting the trends. Look at the way you wear your wigs. It's different than what's going on in other parts of diaspora. They have to learn from you now. I mean, look, I'm just calling thing a thing. Y'all could be mad. Look at the way you guys breathe. I mean, it started from the motherland, but y'all took this to a whole other level. Look, y'all could be mad at me if you want to. This isn't a diaspora war. I'm just calling out, I'm like, wait a second, people from the diaspora. Y'all look real sus, always using black American content, but where's the content that we can view with you? Where's your culture? We might be skin folk, but we don't have the same culture. Where's your culture? Why are you guys so hyper focused on black American culture? We want to learn about what's going on over there. Y'all, look, just like a week or two ago, there was this whole big thing about some lady from the UK. I think her name was Elaine. Excuse me. Spring. This lady from the UK, her name was Elaine or something like that, was trying to go in hard on black Americans. And I'm like, lady, we're not going to do that. It would be too easy to refute. Sorry. So anyway, I'm just sitting here like, what is happening now? What is happening? Anyway, I'm calling this thing a thing. You got women in the diaspora. And I can say that because I'm like, they definitely have accents, and you have to listen really hard to understand what they're saying. They're making a ton of videos, and they like to use Black American content a lot. I'm not saying they don't use other content, but they're making their videos off of American content, and more specifically Black Americans. And it's giving this real scuzzy, dirty feeling. Like this using, it's not in terms of sisterhood or anything like that. I recognize the grift for what it is, because if it wasn't about that, then where's content on your culture, your people? If We're all going to make content. Let's put it all out there so we can do and learn from each other. But right now, this is coming off as using. I'm calling a thing a thing. Now, look, be mad. Be all the way mad. All right, I need to figure out why I couldn't sing that line. I was like, oh, I had a little frog in my throat. And get my sinuses right because I feel like I want to sneeze again. And I don't have anything else to say. So this is when you just go ahead and just like my video. And then you go watch all the rest of them because all of them are absolutely stellar. Stellar videos. They're amazing in every way. And then leave a comment.